There is something I always say. I always advise us to try as much as possible to stay away, to avoid anybody that will benefit from your misfortune, anybody that will gain from you dying. Do everything possible to stay away from them. What am I trying to talk about today? Is the story of Mohbad and Junior Pope. In a sane country, in a society where there is law, where things are done normal, these two talents of Nigeria would either have still been alive today, or some persons would have been in prison for their deaths. But unfortunately, in a country like mine, they were both wasted and nothing happened. In the case of Mohbad, now look at this. Where a pathologist will come to the public domain to openly declare that after an autopsy that lingered for a very long time, that took several months, the cause of death was not able to be ascertained. That they could not ascertain the cause of death of Mohbad after an autopsy that took almost forever. A pathologist said this. If you ask me, this was only possible in a society where the killer had the big guns behind them. Yes, you agree with me that Mohbad did not die a natural death. Of course, he didn't. Not until Mohbad died, I never get to know about him. He became more popular and famous after death. And that also made his music to be streamed. Mohbad made more money in his death. And those monies went into someone's bank account. Somebody cashed out. During the investigation, so many names were called. People were accused. These are not ghosts. These are people we know in our society. But because they have big guns of the society behind them, they were boys to the powerful whips. The result of the autopsy could only be what we are seeing now. Cause of death not ascertained. That is the country we live in. Then in the case of Junior Pope, many believe he died in a river. He drowned while shooting a movie. But I ask you, is that really the truth? Is that what actually killed Junior Pope? Somebody, they said, drowned and died in a river. And when he was brought out of the boat, we all saw the video with a flat tummy. Somebody got drowned and was still having a flat tummy. I don't want to talk about when he was seated and when they claim he was still alive, moving his arms. You could see his tummy. Where did he vomit water? At what point was water pressed out of him? But let me not go into that before they will now tell me to come and prove what I don't know. But we all know that these two people did not die naturally. Something happened and somebody gained from their death. So here in Nigeria, Ekweremadu is still languishing in British prison. And that is because he committed a crime in a society where there is law. So in Nigeria, Ekweremadu would not have been the one in prison, but the young man who accused Ekweremadu of trying to harvest his organ, that young man and his family would have been the one in prison, if not assassinated. That is the society we are. So once again, I'm advising us, stay away from that person that will benefit from your death. Nigeria has no law. The most powerful get everything done and they get away with it. Take note of that and stay safe.